Don't do these things in your manuscript. When I first started out as a writer, I was 12 years old and I was just trying to fill the boredom that quarantine gave me during the COVID era. And as a 12-year-old, I made a lot of mistakes. Some of them were pretty egregious, not gonna lie. So I'm making this series of things not to do. Keep in mind though that there is nuance to everything, but you need to know the rules before you can break them. Okay, the first and biggest mistake I made was trying to make the villain as evil as possible. Now you're probably saying, why is this a mistake? The villain is supposed to be evil, right? Yes, however, people are rarely ever evil just to be evil. Even think of like the most evil person in human history, Hitler. Hitler thought he was creating a utopia. Hitler thought he was doing something good. He was still like the most evil man to ever exist. No one wakes up and goes, hee, how can I like scheme and be evil today? No, people are usually fighting for what they believe is right. Where people become evil is they have a misconception of what the right thing to do, the right thing to fight for is. And a villain who believes themselves to be the hero usually makes for a far more compelling story than just a villain who kills people or is like running around committing crimes for no reason. Even if the arc of your villain is like revenge, don't make it so that they're like, oh, I want to get back at them for what they did to me, an eye for an eye. Make it so that it's like they believe that they're pursuing justice. In their mind, the villain is the hero. And something that's really helped me develop my villains is like literally writing a few chapters from their perspective. How do they see the situation? What are they fighting for? What would it be like if the villain was the protagonist and the hero was the antagonist? And in my most recent novel, I actually scrapped the idea of heroes and villains altogether. I played around with the idea that, yeah, everyone is fighting for what they believe is right. Everyone is right and wrong at the same time. There is no villain and there is no hero. A good story has external conflict, but also internal conflict within all the characters. Every single character you write, including the villain and the hero, needs to have some misconception about the world that they live in, and some moral flaw. I hope this helps.